better, or am I missing out here? People said the visuals were crispy, and I was like, you're trolling? Now I'm looking at it, I'm like, man, this dude looks so, like, high def. This dude also, by the way, maybe you know him by his other name, Mario. Let's do it. Why does Mario look chubby? Because he's the everyman. We are Heisenberg. We're a level 26 golfer. Is it possible for me to not do XC Golf if I'm already part of the XC Golf tournament? Could I leave the XC Golf tournament and just engage in an 18-hole golf tournament elsewhere? Just do it. It's easy. Okay. Well, we'll give it a try anyway. It should lead to some fun moments one way or the other. Let me go to Twitter and tweet that we're moving here. This is the slowest pivot we've ever had in our lives. We're going to do it. Okay, you ready? Live. We're giving Mario Golf its probation period. Join now or be cursed with XC Golf for life. I could have worked on my copy a little bit, but I'll take it. #1 Mario Golf like. Okay, I'm not registered. I must visit the front desk. If you'll excuse me, I need to visit the front desk to... Video games, baby. Oh, you know what? You gotta do /marker as well. /marker. Gaming. Mario Golf. Alright, so I haven't been the biggest fan of XC Golf in Mario Golf Super Rush. We're going to try to remedy that now by getting our bronze badge, which I think from this point onwards may allow me to engage in real golf again, or at least as real as Mario Golf can be. If you play the game in regular mode instead of RPG, you can unlock courses by just doing the courses before the rest. Really? So if instead of going to Golf Adventure, if I just go to single player, it should be fine. That is correct. Okay. Well, I'll give you a round of XC Golf just to demonstrate my annoyances. So XC Golf is all about topography. You have to start by going up as high as possible, and then start hitting downwards on the or downhill, I should say, on the subsequent holes. We have 40 strokes to complete 9 holes. So we are going to... hold on. Take me back down here. I agree. Let's start with this one, and then we'll go on tornado duty. Also, I do have, like, the worst half set of clubs ever. The 9-iron is legitimately my my shortest club, but that's okay. We're going to start with something like this. We got 40 strokes. It's plenty of time. Two strokes for the first hole would be ideal. Okay. Now... well, excuse me. The next step is we have to go upwards. So we're going to probably spend like 6 strokes just going straight up here. So what are we going to do? It's very simple. The tornado's about halfway here. We're going to hit it pretty full. But early on, we're going to throw in a rightward curve so that it hits the tornado and takes us up. Doche, by the way. I have no idea why he says that. And then you're going to... That one worked. But occasionally, you'll do that and then just watch your ball roll backwards down the cliff. And then that's where I rage quit and turn off my Nintendo Switch. We're gonna do this similar here. We're gonna go like this. Then we're gonna send it to the left as much as possible. Make sure it goes through that tornado. Why are there golems? Yeah, I don't know about all the golf golems and stuff like that. But they do be existing. I'm 2,000 feet from the hole, but this one, honestly, for me, I'm like, maybe we should just knock this one out while we're on the green. Seems sensible. Honestly, could have done a little better on that one, but Life goes on. Why do you have HP? Oh, that's not HP. That's your stamina bar. Because you got to sprint from hole to hole. So let's zoom out here, get an idea of where we have to go. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 holes? Oh, there must be one in the top left as well. What's golf without a stamina bar? Couldn't agree more. So this hole, hold on. Are there people who actually wanted this from Mario Golf? I did get a tweet from a verified blue checkmark tweeter that said, you don't like XC Golf? And I didn't reply, because I don't want to be rude. But it is true that it was not Hassan, it was another gamer involved in the esports world. But it is true. XC Golf has not it has not appealed to me in the same way that I thought oh no, that's going for the tornado, isn't it? It has not appealed to me in the same way that just hitting the ball does. But once we get through this and we can just play 18 crispy holes, I'll be very excited. I hope. Uphill? What? I don't even remember like what course I'm going for here. Okay, hold on. My good news though, my stamina bar is full. The hole's right there. We're gonna give it a slight bit of extra power just because it's gonna hit this bush. There you go. I love a segment with a little salt. I've realized, like, it's a boomer take, but I am, like, in some ways, a boomer, right? Not the literal way, though chat would like to believe that from time to time. I really need to get a non-9 iron here. Not in all ways. I was not literally born in between 1945 and 1960. This is way too heavy. But anytime they do something new, I'm like, don't do something new, just make golf, please. But I don't know how the younger generation feels about the XC Golf. Maybe the younger generation is like, oh, this is Pog City, man. Beats me. I'm not trying to be, no, it's the children who are wrong. I'm just, I just get confused sometimes about like how I'm supposed to like do this. This is a bit spicy, but I'm giving myself hope we're gonna hit that tornado and get elevated. Get lifted? I did not get lifted. Why not just go to the holes next to you? Well, I think because the elevation makes this so annoying that my hunch is that it's best to just go for the ones that are high up and then hit downwards where gravity like helps you out the most. But then you end up in a situation like this where like if you hit it into the normal tornado, like it doesn't even get over the cliff. So I'm like, what? I don't know. I've still got 28 strokes left here. There is a tornado dead ahead. You think we're going to make it over this thing? Probably not. Please? It's in the tornado. It's in the tornado. Why would they make the tornado, but the tornado doesn't lift you high enough to get over the cliff? I just don't understand. Jerry. So, I mean, I guess we could waste the stroke, chipping it out a little bit. Still got 26 strokes left. And then hit it into the tornado. Right around here, perhaps. And then hope for the best. If that lands on the green, we might have a chance. 0 yards to green. As far as I'm concerned, that's on the green. Also, yeah, you got to take your shots in a very limited amount of time as well. I think this is makeable. Little heavy because we had to get past the fringe. Not even close to heavy enough. That's helpful. 23 strokes left. Got about more than half the holes, but more than half the strokes. Okay, now this is where we're supposed to start recouping a little bit. These are both downhill, but the problem is, which one is more downhill? Like, do you think we can hit this one and then chip it over the other one? I think it's possible. It's downhill. We don't want to hit it too hard. Ideally, I'd love to be in a situation where we didn't have to, like, hit a miracle stroke in order to make this work. Honestly, that was a reasonably good impression there. Or a reasonably good approach, I should say. That's fine. You still need elevation for the top right hole. You know what? We'll take a look at that in a moment. Okay. This mode seems pretty good. What's the problem? Oh, you haven't seen the true nightmare yet, I would suggest. Which is when everything has gone wrong, but you still have to, you know, you've got 20 strokes to try to make it work, but you can't make it work because there's like a big cliff in your way. I can live with that. I'm low on stamina. Fairly content with how things are going so far. Uphill. Wind's going heavily in this direction. There's a tornado in my way. Hit it like this. This might be a little too much. It doesn't need to hit the tornado, though. I really need an easier approach. Like, having to hit this with a 9-iron seems a little comical. Because we're always going to overshoot it, even if we, like, instantly tap. Case in point. I accidentally put topspin on that one, trying to get it to fit. Out of the sense of urgency. Heisenberg's low on stamina, by the way. That's my own bad for not having the half wedge set up properly. You can also... Oh, you can set your power on the way back down. I really don't think we're gonna do it. But I do think it's possible. Also, like, if this map could actually, like... You know... You're gonna make me say it? Like, if you could more accurately see what was going on, that would be mighty helpful as well. Don't hit the cloud. Don't hit the cloud. Okay, can we make it in 1? Not even close. In fact, I don't even think we can make it in 2, which is a disaster for me. So I think first we gotta hit it like this. Unless we want to try to bounce on the bridge, which I'm unwilling to do. XC Golf is not time-gated? What about the timer, though? Please. If it is downhill, if there's ever been a chance, now's the chance. Deep rough, 68 yards to green. 3 holes, 11 strokes left. This is it's looking a little F, but imagine we get like a hole in 1 here. We were only off by about 70 yards. This would be a mighty good one to actually get in. It's reasonably close. Tap it in. 7 strokes, 2 holes. No, 8 strokes, 2 holes. All right. 8 strokes, 2 holes. They're both downhill. Please don't hit the tree. There's so much wind. Don't hit the rock. Don't hit the tree. That being like right on is very positive for me. It's a par 5, then a par 3. Par 5, then a top 3. Then a par 3. Why'd you give your avatar the Squidward nose? That's Heisenberg's nose, brother. Okay, I prefer this. Do we need... Oh, that hit the tree. Son of a... Par 5, then a par 3. This is simple. This is our par 5. That might be for the best. Well, it feels like my shots, they just don't go anywhere, man. I guess the wind is kind of killing him, don't get me wrong, but... Okay, this is very important. This must land in a situation where we can putt it in on this stroke. Otherwise, we're probably gonna have to restart. I can live with that. It's possible. Okay, it's a par 5 and then a par 3. No problem. 13-mile-an-hour wind. It's uphill. It's uphill. So I don't even know. Do we have to hit it into this tornado to get it across? I don't know what to say. You probably do not have to hit it into the tornado. God, no. It's gonna roll like a son of a gun, too. It's uphill. Okay, here's what you do. Here, and then backspin. Super backspin. Please. I am begging you. I can't look. Fairway, 0 yard to green, 2 strokes remain. Okay, okay. You want me to use my chipper, which scares me. Hit the power on the way back down. Hit the power on the way back down. Please. Sorry, you got plenty of time. That's not gonna kill you. Your time's not gonna kill you. It's all gonna come down to the stroke. Pog. Dude, that's a heck of a putt. I have no confidence. I have no confidence in myself.
Nice.
Saved. Saved. I don't believe it. Your badge improved from chrome to bronze. Am I now free from XC Golf? Do I ever have to do it again? You're free. You're free. Oh my god. What a world. I will lock in my statistical changes. That took me like hours off camera to actually get. Hi, YouTube. And I never got it. Wonderfully played, Heisenberg. That was an all-around great performance. See you never. Totally worth it. Please, please let me play regular golf. Go to Balmy Dunes to get ready for the qualifier there, but the road's still out. The crew have been so focused on the course they haven't gotten to it yet. He's an unusual fellow, but I bet he could teach you a thing or two. Okay. If you insist. Either way, this is where you hit slash marker. XC Golf complete. And we're back. We're back playing non-XC golf in the Mario Golf Adventure. Hello, my exclamation mark friends. Tailwinds can carry a shot further than expected. Yes. The wind can push your shot more than just forward or back. Yes. A strong headwind can drop a shot's distance. No. I do not wish to speak with you. Master Stinger. Do you know about the tremendous power of energy? I sense you could. You have much to learn. Bro, it's 35 degrees Celsius? Why are you wearing a robe with your hood up? First, not as all as it seems. There is no such thing as a coincidence. Is the sky blue? Is water wet? The answer to at least one of these may surprise and annoy you. If your goal is to hit the island across the water, but the winds are blowing fiercely, how would you do it? You would have to shoot a ball at a low trajectory and skim it across the water. Oh, that is your goal right now, by the way. But you already knew that. Ah, but won't my ball sink if it hits the water? Sorry, I suppose that isn't funny, but if you hit a stinger shot at low trajectory, it will skim the water. Try it now. You borrowed a green shell 3-wood. What the heck is a stinger shot? Let's see. It did not fall in the water, so that's pretty cool.
Good.
Good to know. Do you have to have the Koopa Shell club for that? Because this is pretty incredible intel. Game of the Year physics. You do need the Koopa Shell club. Okay.
Good.
Good. Young Sheldon's golf clubs. That's right. It's the skip hole. They wanted us to get 3 of 10.
Good.
How about 3 of 3? You have passed the first stage of your training. Now you're ready to unleash the energy that already burns within you. Ancient energy operates much like a vending machine full of salty, delicious potato chips. It requires coins. When you've collected enough coins, you can unleash a special shot using energy. Try aiming one at that rock. This seems bad for the environment. He actually just, like, Goku'd it.
Nice.
Tiger Woods did do that in the 2008 U.S. Open, so there is historical precedent. You better give me a level up from that. I'm just trying to keep my stuff level so that I don't get any stat decay from getting too strong. It's like, you know, this game works like people expect the gym to work. They're like, I don't want to do all those heavy lifts and then become so bulky that I get unflexible. So I'm just going to do 100 curls with a 2-pound weight instead. Please don't take this the wrong way. Continue using energy to increase carry and land balls with precision. Oh, and press L to use your special shot. Look at that. You may keep the club you used during your lesson. Thank you. You got a green shell 3-wood. There's no such thing as a coincidence. Yeah, thank God that didn't hit a person. Can you imagine? Big news, Heisenberg. I just heard the road to Balmy Dunes is open now. You should check it out whenever you're ready. Can I take one of these? Can I take one of those? If you'll excuse me, I don't wish to talk to everybody. Oh, do. It's pretty nice out here. Did you wear gray to match your avatar? I didn't even realize, but look at that. Now, if I could just get my nose to do that, it is pretty close. Hey. Please tell me. Somebody told me on Twitter that there is no real golf after this. Like, they said when you go to the desert, you get a water meter. I have no idea what a water meter is. Maybe you get too hot when you run around, so you got to stop and drink some stuff. But your bronze badge doesn't qualify you for standard golf here. but speed golf is open to you. Do note our local rules are a bit different than usual. How about a practice round? I don't mind. Let's do it. Let's go to a practice round. I actually don't really care about speed golf the same way... Excuse me, sir. The same way I get annoyed by XC. Like, at least it's just fast golf. You gotta stay hydrated from water you carry along. With this heat wave going on, if you're out there too long, we gotta pull you off the course for safety reasons. You gotta prove you can get through the oasis fast enough. If not, practice rounds only. To get a feel for how we run at Balmy Dunes, why don't you take a small water bottle and play 3 holes for starters? Incredible. You got a mini water bottle. If you run out, it's game over. Like, at least speed golf is still golf. The puzzle golf was like, this is the same reason I can't play Kirby's Dream Course. It's like, dude, just give me Pebble Beach. Your water will slowly deplete. Dude, it's Tarkov! Oh, beautiful. Okay, here we go. Beautiful shot. Yeah, this is what golf in Vancouver is like right now. I don't mean to make this, like, too real, but did you see that over 350 people died in BC because of the heat wave, and then also literally a whole town burned down? Like, the before and after of the town, it was like, here's Main Street, and then now it's just literally like a smoldering, like, nothing. It was like... That was the city, well, the town that recorded the highest temperatures in Canadian history, and then like 2 days after that is just burned. It's crazy. It was like 50 C. Oh well, nevertheless, there's nothing we could have done. On the bright side, though, that was an incredible birdie. Uh-oh. But my water went from 50 to 39. I don't know how to read this Excel spreadsheet. Ready? At least it's a dry heat here. 9 miles an hour downhill. I have so many clubs that accomplish the exact same thing. I love that dude's face, though. Oh, now you don't know how golf spreadsheets work. Oh, what an approach, though. Look at that. That's the... Oh, no. No, the Dirt Devil. It was still pretty good. I gotta work on my clubs, though. Check this out. Okay, you ready? Like this. Like this. Beauty. A nice little topspin for some carry onto the green. That's a par right there. I'm already like I'm a speed golfer to begin with, so this doesn't really bother me. We only use 7% of our hydration there. Ready? The wind is pushing us back. This is a spicy shot. Yeah, no kidding. I think there's a way to do this better, but let's be safe. Safe-ish, anyway. I mean, you gotta send it a little bit. Oh, no. The curve went in the same direction as my variance. Don't you hate when your curve goes in the same direction as your variance? You end up in the middle of the Sahara Desert. Waste area? I'm now in the waste area? I can't imagine this is good for my water supply. 160 uphill, 130... Okay, we'll do 160 uphill. Can I do a special? What kind of special? This is probably the one that goes straight through the trees, I'm imagining. So let's not worry about that too much. It's uphill. Let's hit it like that. Little backspin to get it over the dune. Wait, but our only goal here is to not die of dehydration, right? As long as we don't die of dehydration, we're totally fine. No matter how badly we golf. Cannot be used while... Dude. Lot of UX work went into that. Purple text on a blue background. Oh! What a birdie. Look at that. 18% water to spare. Oh, why does my head hurt so much?
Nice.
Nice! We finished with 18% water. Clubhouse is like, I'm gonna need that back now. You didn't use the whole water bottle. Thank you for raising my speed. Tip, sandstorms. Keep a close eye out for bunkers and other hazards. You did it. Nice work managing your water supply. You're ready for 9 holes. Okay, dude, I'm now that I'm through XC Golf, I'm actually having like a good time. Let's speak to this toad. And I would like to, because you can roll a full set of clubs, but it'll slow you down. So what I'm gonna do, hold on. We definitely want to have a sand wedge. And I think we definitely do not need a 6-iron. Well, you know what? No, we have too many woods. Like, we have a driver and a 3-wood and a 7-wood. We don't need all that. I think you could probably do driver 3-wood, because the 3-wood does so well off of the fairway. You could dump that 7-wood. You don't need the hybrid, I think. Hello, honey. Da 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 da. Oh, replace the 3-wood with the green shell 3-wood. You're absolutely right. Oh, don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. And then, can we buy things from this fool? How do we buy clothes from this guy? Hey, honey. Hum.
I know.
Hum.
My hand.
Dada? Oh, you can carry 1 more club for free. Okay. If we can carry 1 more club for free, then what I would like to do is have more chip versatility. Maybe I will take a pitching wedge in addition to my sand wedge. And then, how do I purchase things from you, sir? I have 13,000 chips. Oh, there's a toad at each golf club that sells things. Is this you, sir? Welcome, Heisenberg. Anything you want to buy? Kate, you've watched some of this, right?
No, I just saw the multiplayer.
Okay. Do I need the rangefinder finally? Chips and sand wedge? Anyone else getting hungry?
Cool attire.
I'll get some cool attire. Cool shirt, bro. It's only $1,000. Must be a Chanel. And I'll take some desert shoes as well, which reduce my speed loss in the waist area. Love to get high speed in the waist area, if you know what I mean. Anyway. Dry bones shell 3-wood. I think maybe I'll buy the rangefinder real quick, just to have an upgrade from. Oh God, what have I done? What have I done? I'm in Tarkov, man. Oh Jesus Christ. Okay, you're not allowed to use it in tournament play. That's my mistake. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to equip my cool clothing and my desert shoes. And I will say, you know what? Why don't we buy all the special clubs? Well, we got the money for it. We won't use them, but we'll have them for the, maybe we can use them in multiplayer. All right, I'm ready for speed golf training. You're laughing? You see her eyebrows? She was like, hey. Oh, sorry, I need to sign up. My mistake. No, after you finish the quest, you can buy all this stuff from Fence for half price. Funny daddy? Funny looking, maybe. Haha. Dada? Rest until dawn? I will.
Did you hear she went, Dada?
Dada!
No, she went, Daddy.
Oh.
Daddy.
Daddy.
And she screamed it.
Oh.
Daddy.
Complete 9 holes before you run out of water. If you run out of water, that's the end of your round. Hey, Toad, I think if you run out of water, that's the end of your life, my man. I think that's the end of your dang life.
Ready?
What the heck? Toad's here too? Dad.
Do you think Toad is Hulk? Oh
Uh,
my gosh, Toad is wearing a hat
it-
on top of his troop.
That is kind of sick that Toad wears the hat on top of his mushroom. But I guess what else would he do?
That's his hat.
Dude, he's so fast.
He's wearing double hat.
He definitely, my opinion at least, is that he could benefit from a larger hat. Dagu. I couldn't agree more on that one. That's an easy Dagu for me.
Isn't his shrimp his hat?
His shrimp?
The mushroom shrimp.
He's so quick, right?
Crazy. Can you punch him?
Oh yeah, you can. If you bump him, he gets bumped. Okay, this. Thank God I've got pitching abilities now. We'll do a half shot with some backspin. Dada? It was just a terrible approach, Toad. I mean, we're gonna tie here, but honestly, my shot should have gone in. I'm pretty sure it actually lipped around the hole, but I couldn't tell because I had to do the really cool mechanic of like running to where it was instead. Okay, we used 5%, doing just fine. Oh, don't we win that hole because we were faster? I think Corey was talking about that yesterday. Dada. Dagu. Dagu. I'm starting to think, what have I done? I think the super backspin made my shot too low. Oh, she's do be saying daddy, no doubt about that. Oh, because that's the shell 3-wood. It's not enough power. Easy. Oh, is it more than enough power? It's easy 2-putt. Hi. Dada. Good job. Yeah. Hey. Oh. Toad beat me on that one.
Ready?
Yeah, she's starting to say words. It's pretty surreal.
She pinched me.
Oh no. You know what? I have that mole on my shoulder, like right here.
Yeah.
She bit the mole yesterday.
Oh, she's the skincare.
I honestly thought she was like, she bit it off. And I was like, I had that thing since I was like a baby, I think. It's like she almost like bit off like a skin tag or something like that.
Welcome to my world.
Yeah, I know. She's biting you all the time.
She is. Ah, she just bit me again.
Da. Dagu. Okay, dude, I hate this 3-wood. This low trajectory 3-wood. I sleep. Oh, she's grabbing me. Oh, she's like, I want more of that mole. Give me that mole. Dagu.
Bye-bye.
Okay, goodbye. Goodbye, honey. Dada. Dagu. Bye-bye. No, she's going off. Let's go.
Nice try.
Dagu. All right, I gotta say, we've been playing a pretty good game of golf here. Is it really exclusively based on time? Yes? Like that's the only thing that matters is this. Each hit is 30 seconds. Oh, okay. Your stroke count matters as well. Your baby's basically a person now. It's pretty wild. I hate this club. I regret taking this club because the trajectory screws me up. I know I said it on a stream like months ago. But I stand by it. Like, now that she can actually kind of communicate consciously, it's wild. Like, because she can't yet ask for things that she wants, but it's like it's not that far away, potentially. Like right now, we're playing a heck of a guessing game. Where we're like, what does she want? Food, water, you know, who knows? Well, not water, but like, you know, breast milk.
Birdie.
This is a big one. You know, just attention, that's a common one as well. But pretty soon, she's gonna be like, Crash Bandicoot Wumpa Fruit NFT, and I'm gonna be like, honey, it's a one of. It's a one of one. Sorry, I'm still 4 seconds up on Toad. I'm not sweating it. Gotta start shooting a little bit faster, though. How long is adventure mode approximately, by the way? Because I'm wondering if it could just be stream content. I know Corey beat it on stream, phrasing maybe, but Corey, he's a little streaming freak. You know what I mean? Like he'll stream like, you know, 10 hours a night sometimes. Don't hit the pokey, please. Oh, Toad, you're in trouble. Turns. Oh, you're lucky, Buster. Please, please, please. This is a big moment. If this goes in, we can't lose. It's the greatest putt in Earth's history. It's a long bomb.
Nice birdie.
A long bomb birdie. I honestly thought that was an eagle, but it was still a great putt regardless. We should be like 30 seconds up on you now. We use 3% of our water. It's literally like, look at that. We're up on you by like a minute. You stink. Is Tony Hawk's uphill jam? What the hell is that thing? Hoping it doesn't go too far. Oh, bro, this 3-wood! It's a psyop! Owens. It's not that bad, actually. I'm gonna be straight up with you. I think I'd rather chip on this son of a gun. I hate to chip on the green, but and by hate to, I mean I love to chip on the green. Get ready. Little topspin never hurt anybody. Oh, it was close. Let's go. Save, save.
Nice putt.
Yeah, I need to change the shot type of the 3-wood, because it's honestly, I don't say this too much. I try to keep my blood pressure down, but it's kind of pissing me off. Anyway, this is going to be the greatest shot you're ever going to see, so prepare yourself. Still great. Get owned. Bounce is bouncing. It's alright. I don't mind being in the rough. I do some of my best work there. I would like to change my shot type. You know what? It's the perfect opportunity for a special shot. Can't help but notice that it went through a rock, but it didn't go through this sand here. It's all right. I know I died in the sand trap. I know the game doesn't like to tutorialize too much, wink wink, so I understand why they would like leave something like that out. I did the exact same thing. I guess none of the beta testers did, though. So that's good. You're no Tiger Woods. You're no intellectual. Hold on. This is a bogey, right? Stroke 5 on a par 4. Oh, don't be so disappointed. Look at that. We're still going to be up. And plus, we barely used our water. We're up by like a minute 30. Like, we're totally fine.
Ready?
I just have a one thought for these guys, which is like, if your golf course is so dangerous, like keep in mind the main demographic of golf is like 80-year-old retirees. I think you gotta work on your health and safety a little bit. Like, I think real golf courses have like defibrillators and stuff like that. This is a hole in 2. Oh, but it's the damn 3-wood. I hate you. I think, what if you just got like some water fountains or something? Just IMO. Every sports place has defibs. That makes sense. I mean, it seems wise and also like humane. I know there was a very famous news story in Vancouver where like a guy went into he had a cardiac event, and then the casino was the closest place, and they had defibrillators, but they refused to let them use them to resurrect him. I'm pretty sure he died, and then the casino closed down.
Ready?
Just goes to show you, man, the house always wins. I'm gonna do things the easy way. I'm sorry, that was a tasteless joke. Especially because, like, it doesn't even make sense, because the house actually lost at the end when it closed down. Still on the fairway. That's like, there is like some, hold on, I know what this is. I can't change my shot type. I'm stuck on skip shot, man. At least just land me right here with my 6-iron then. We'll put some super backspin to keep ourselves on the island. But there is like a late stage capitalism joke in there that's like, you know, if you do, you know, if you spend enough money at the casino, like if you're on the high roller tables, they'll let you use the defibrillator for free. It's uphill. Super backspin. This is gonna work, man. Oh my god, it was the 3-wood again. It's not gonna work. I regret everything. Well, you know what? Never mind. I don't regret everything because we are on the green. Actually, that was a great shot. I have nothing to be mad about. Coriolis effect didn't account for the Coriolis effect on that one. He sunk it?
Yes! Nice job.
He actually might have beaten us. Oh, nice try, Toad. We still got you by 15 seconds. Dude, we can level up anything. We can finally level up power again. I can't believe it. This game is pretty tough. It's nice to see. With the exception of XC Golf, I completely agree. Like, it being tough to win a round of golf is something. It being tough to complete a round of golf makes me want to die. But we don't need to worry about that anymore. We handled it. We're good to go. The back 9 runs through some treacherous territory. You'll need to hit accurate shots. I recommend a 5-wood and a 7-iron. I recommend removing the green shell. It's really... Can you believe that they give you the thing that allows you to skip off of water right before they put you in the desert? Anyway. Yo, the dry bones, though. Low trajectory shots that can bounce out of bunkers? Some might say I've never learned my lesson, but, you can't get past the 14th hole right now. That's fine. Registration's open for speed golf. Want to give it a shot? Sure. I suppose. What choice do I have, Toad? There's 2 seasons in Mario Golf. Golf and construction. I am having much more fun with this after getting through XC, though. Okay, we got... This challenge has a time limit for 3 holes. If time runs out, you will fail the challenge. We have 11 minutes. I'm a huge fan of the fact that this game actually plays to my only strength. as a gamer, which is having absolutely no care, but just wanting to rush through everything as fast as possible. So I'm like the only person I think that I've heard play this and be like, hey, the fact that they, you know, put you under constant time pressure sounds fantastic. Sounds good to me, man. Okay, you're gonna try to do a skip shot, to which I say no, please. Although, no, that's bad. Now, put some superb backspin. Probably a hole in two. One of the greatest shots of all time. Well, it wasn't that bad. Why'd you bring it with you? Well, it can skip out of sand traps, so I'm kind of stoked about that, but... Bullet chest finally doing me some good. Exactly. Previously I thought it was a psychic poison, but actually it's doing us some good. We gotta stop using topspin on our approach. We also have to stop dashing on the green. Hey, any corporate brands watching this right now? I know I'm basically stealing this idea straight from Grand Pooh Bear, but what if you just sponsored like a $5,000 prize pool Mario Golf tournament for my friends and I? Or even $5,000 for charity for my friends and I to play in a charity golf tournament. Wouldn't that sounds like fun? Hello, I am a corporate brand. Well, be that as it may, because you work for the U.S. government. I don't actually know if the USPS is a governmental branch or a private industry, to be honest. You know, it's just trying to get a cheap laugh, quite frankly. How uphill is it? It's pretty uphill, man. But the 3-wood is not going to help us here. You imagine it? Okay, we got a speed golf. Sorry. I'm willing to take a chance on this one. Take a chance on... Imagine if we skipped it along that coin bridge, though. It's okay. Now, not topspin. If anything, you should be using some backspin. Probably operative word, if anything. Oh!
Nice first.
What a shot. Did you know that the USPS doesn't receive any of the tax revenue from America? They're self-sustaining. I'm a huge, and it's like the easiest opinion to have right now. I mean, depending on, I don't know what kind of image you want to conjure up, but I'm a huge believer in the Postal Service, and I'm not talking about Ben Gibbard. Although I also don't have anything against Ben Gibbard. Or Tommy Tallarico, or whatever his name, Jimmy Tamborello. What the heck was this shot, man? What have I done? What on earth is... Oh my god. Can you just kill me and then, like, put me next to my ball? There's a little land bridge here, thankfully. I use the Postal Service all the time, and I still find it amazing that it can actually deliver packages. Like, it's so absurd to me that... Oh, hello. Yeah, maybe we don't want to use this then. Can we even chip it up here, man? I don't know. This is hell. This is what hell looks like. Watch this. Watch this curve. You're gonna lose your freaking mind. Watch this curve, man. Ooh. Oh, it's gonna work. We just need to find a way to get up there. I use the... I mail 1 to 2 checks a month to the Canadian government. Oh, never mind. And the fact that they arrive like reasonably on time is always insane to me. I am always stunned. What if we super backspin it and then shape the shot? Shape the shot. So, what I'm actually going to do is what I should have done earlier. Just crack it right over. Whole forfeit?
Fail.
Hold on, we'll restart that one. Come on, don't give me a level. I don't deserve it. I can't believe I stroked out on this one. It's alright, next time my speed stat will be higher. Do I have to re-register? I do have to re-register? What an insult, man. It's like, would you like to play some practice? Yes, because I have no choice. Also, please, for the love of God, remove my meme 3-wood and replace it with a standard 3-wood. Love to see it. But yeah, I'm a big fan of the Postal Service. Use it all the time. Always impressed that for like 40 cents you can send a piece of mail from, you know, the Pacific Ocean to the Atlantic Ocean. Is actually kind of mind-boggling. We're gonna be fine. Thank you for your support. You know I'd be buying those stamps, man. And I don't even buy them at like the Costco. I buy them direct from the Postal Service. Penalty area? What? This is the fairway. What do you mean penalty area? Do you have forever stamps in Canada? I actually don't. I've never heard of a forever stamp. What is a forever stamp? No top spin. Back spin is the ticket. Back spin's the ticket. I'll take it. It's... Oh, you can always mail a letter with it regardless of the postal price. They can be used no matter how much the cost of a stamp increases over time. Really? Okay, oh, so like, I honestly thought that was the way it already worked.
Ready?
Like, I thought if you bought a stamp in like 1995, it would still work today. Does it? Is that not the case? Like, do they expire? They go bad? Most Canada stamps you buy are forever stamps now. There you go. Sorry, I can't say there you go anymore without thinking of the article that they wrote about the Vegas Golden Knights trash-talking the Canucks. There you go, you little squirt! One day I'll learn how to handle this one. Okay, this is... That's in the hole, man. It was not in the hole, but it was close. A 25-cent stamp is still 25 cents. If a letter costs 50 cents to send, you need two 25-cent stamps. Yeah, but they got the money. They don't get the money when you put the stamp on the envelope. They got the money when you bought it at the store. Like, it's, in my opinion, this is where you got to be careful. Both with your opinion and also when you say things that you have like literally no empirical evidence to back up. It's like you isn't buying a stamp prepaying for the cost of the letter. So as far as I'm concerned, a stamp is a post office's IOU that says, "Hey, thanks for the money. In exchange for this, I will mail a letter in your honor in the future." You are correct, but they don't care. Okay. I mean, that's fair enough. I mean, like, I'm a believer in the idea that, you know, gift certificates and coupons and stuff like that should expire. Like, oh, come on, man. Like, you can't reasonably expect, like, your local Pizza Hut to honor the same deal that came out in, like, 1989 or something like that. What is this lie, man? I can't believe it worked, I think. Saved? We're right on the ridge. Oh, man. A little spooky, but we made it. Coupons should expire. Gift cards, no. Okay, but did I say gift cards? I didn't mean gift cards. I was just on conversational autopilot. Coupons, yes. Gift cards should be evergreen. That's... I don't see a good argument implicitly for gift cards ever running out. Sorry, I torched your green a little bit. Probably the worst putt I've done in this game, but whatever, we still won.
Nice.
If anything, the longer you wait to use a gift card, like, the better off the store is. Because $100 buys you a lot less at Abercrombie & Fitch in 2021 than it did in, 2001. On the other hand, if you wait long enough, the $100 gift card could probably buy you the whole company. So, although, now that I think about it, I did watch a documentary about how Abercrombie & Fitch is now coming back. Apparently, after making all of their marketing in the mid-2000s that only hot people are allowed to shop here, they've recently pivoted to a more body-positive and accepting marketing plan that's starting to work a little bit better. The Gap's coming back. I've never been negative on the Gap. I haven't bought too much of the Gap in my life, I think, but I've never been too negative on it. Gap never left, baby. It closed down in England? Well, there's like 3 Gap stores that all sell the same thing, but the different tax brackets, right?
Nice, huh?
Like, Old Navy is like teenage Gap. The Gap is for, like, adults. And then Banana Republic is for people that have too much money. Ooh!
Nice.
What a shot. Too bad, like, it doesn't really matter. Or, I don't even... What are we doing? This is the last hole, right? Because you can't make it to hole 15? Or are we about to, like, bust through something and go to hole 15 anyway? Are we about to fix the golf course?
Nice shot.
I got nothing against Banana Republic. I made an easy joke at Banana Republic's expense. Do I have some polos from Banana Republic? Absolutely. Will I let that stop me from making a class-based joke to get chat on my side? Absolutely not. Nor should I have to, in my opinion. Super backspin here. Oh. Now we're talking. 2 yards to the... It was a good shot. I could have clubbed up a little bit, but you never want to take it too far here. Perfect. Exactly what I wanted. How do I pull out my golf scope? Oh, God.
Nice job.
So close. Dude, I'm glad I'm having a good time. Okay, so that was 5 holes of beautiful golf. I'm glad I'm having a good time, because like 3 weeks ago, I had Drac make a thumbnail for Mario Golf. So I'm happy that I have the opportunity to actually, like, use it. Super backspin. Oh, they opening it up? Here's the flooded area everyone keeps talking about. Come on, take a closer look. I wonder. Wow, so this must be why the oasis on the front 9 is dried up. I wonder if we could somehow break through that rock that's blocking the water. Your tee shots have gotten pretty powerful. Why don't you give it a try? Even if it doesn't work, it'll be fun. Amazing. Hey! Hey, over there! Oh, dude, he's coming! Did you just break that giant rock with a driver shot? That was my wife. That's the wildest thing I've ever seen, and I'm a pro golf instructor. Is this allowed? You're a force of nature, pal. Wish I could use energy like that. Anyway, now that the water is flowing, things can get back to normal. Everyone back at Balmy Dunes is going to be thrilled, except for the people that happen to be standing in the waste area that have just drowned. That was great, Heisenberg. Now everyone can play Balmy Dunes the way it was intended. I gotta go spread the word that all 18 holes are back open. Facecam covered the coach, so it was they. Did he actually say that's my wife? No, he did not. He did not. We still can't allow players to play a regular tournament. The heat would be too much for folks who aren't acclimated already. Nintendo, I've done everything that you've asked of me. Just let me play golf. What do you mean the heat would be too much for folks who aren't acclimated? It's ones and zeros, dude. But players like you, who have shown they can handle speed golf, are eligible for an 18-hole speed golf challenge. Sorry, you can't do casual golf, but you can sprint from hole to hole if you want. We're calling it a speed golf badge qualifier. Finish under the time limit, you'll get your silver badge. Registration is over now, or is open now. All right, I'm gonna throw in a slash marker, Mario Golf 2, but I'm gonna keep this going for now. Don't worry, Snake RX is still safe. Repentance, on the other hand, might be pushed till tomorrow, but it's also, that's like an everyday thing. As you can see, Balmy Dunes is a desert course. A sand wedge is a must for when you land in a sand trap. The course is quite long, so you'll want some good clubs. Don't sweat it, man. I'm okay. Did my associate tell you the news? Yeah, 6 or 7 times. I am ready to give it a try. Open face club sand wedge. If you run fast, the wind cools you down. Yo, I hate to flex again, by the way, but weather's actually kind of nice today. I went out for a walk with the baby. Little cloudy, little windy. The breeze was kind of nice. When I got to town, all I kept hearing about was you busting up some huge rock and saving the oasis. You're a legend around here. Yeah, me and the baby, we go for walks all the time. Can I tell you as well? You're not going to believe this story, but I got to tell it. I told it to Kate. So, did I go back to Whole Foods yesterday? Yeah. 2 days ago, I went for baby stuff. Yesterday, I went for daddy stuff, okay? I was at the grocery store. I was in the serpentine line to get up to the checkout. There was an old lady that was one space in front of me, and she seemed a little off. Because anytime that the line pushed her next to a product, she would pick up the product and then like shake it or like turn it around and like look at it and like smell it and stuff. Literally everything that she saw. Anyway, so she started waving to the baby. It happens all the time. So I was like, hey, you can wave. And then, the baby wasn't waving. So I leaned in over the edge of the stroller. And then the baby saw me and she just was overwhelmed. She started to cry. I swear to you, the woman said out loud, "What do you do to your child? You know you shouldn't hit your baby." And I just something inside of me just was like a wall went up. Like the mask just dropped and I went from pleasant smile to just and then just shuttered the front of the stroller and just iced her. I was like, what are you trying to do, lady? Like, you trying to suggest to the people in line that I hit my child or something like that? Sorry, I meant iced socially, not like I shot her. But anyway, so that's been on my mind a little bit. I think she was making a joke that was she cried when the baby cried when she saw you because at home you must hit her. Good one. Anyway, definitely not the sort of thing you should say in public. If I see her again, it's on site. The end. Okay, hold on. We're speed golfing. These stories really, at this point, they just give me more power than anything else. It is the same grocery store where, when I was walking out of it, a man said to me, I had the baby, and a man dressed like L.A. Noir said to me, "Why don't you see women walking babies anymore?" Oh, that's because, you know, they're all at work. And I was like, so true, bestie. And then another time at this grocery store, this is the shot of the century right here, by the way. Kate went to, like, she didn't want the rest of her burrito bowl. She was full. So she put it in the compost bin. And then out of nowhere, this like 70-year-old lady came over to us and was like, "Hey, just so you know, if you go up to the front and ask for a takeout container, they'd be happy to give you one. You could take that home and like eat it for a midnight snack." And we very politely went, "Oh, that's okay. I don't think we're gonna eat it. So we're just gonna compost it." And that's where the interaction should end. And then she would have the moral high ground. But then she said, "This is what's wrong with your generation. Everybody's so wasteful." And you know, not somebody born in like the 1940s who probably used leaded gasoline for 3 decades of their life, telling me that we're wasteful for putting organic waste in the compost. You dumb idiot. Anyway, so long story short, it's a battleground out there, man. I miss the anecdotes. That anecdote is from like years ago too. I think I heavily overshot the green here, but I'm just demonstrating the store. The store is a wild one. How is composting wasteful? I mean, she just wants to feel superior for no reason. Don't pay her any minds. I did not hit this hard enough. My apologies. You could have composted it into your tummy. I should have offered it to her. I really should have. I'm sure she was going to hit me with some financial stuff about, like, this is why you guys will never own a home. I didn't want to tell her I could probably buy and sell her about 10 times over. But anyway, it's water under the bridge now.
Ready?
You think we got the chutzpah here? The sneak betwixt the trees? What the heck is this guy? He's throwing the ball, admin? Admin? I don't think that's fair. Cheater. I forgot his speed golf as well. I should not have stalled so much, but... Is anybody else seeing this? Is this allowed? Is this allowed? Tony Hawk's downhill jam. 7-mile-an-hour wind. Watch this. Some of y'all aren't ready for this. Ooh, but your clubs are gonna love it. Oh, sorry, Charging Chuck, I'm sorry. I don't even know where my freaking ball went because I gotta run across the Rainbow Bridge. He got iced. Confirmed. Confirmed iced. Oh, oops, got you again. Birdie attempt. This is a big one. Oh, that's way too much power. That's okay, I'll live with that. This par, right? Not bad. Not bad. We did finish last, but I had to evaluate in my head whether I could make that joke about buying and selling that lady's net worth. And I was evaluating the climate in chat, and I know that I made a joke at Banana Republic's expense earlier, so I thought I had that kind of leeway, and turns out I was right. People were like, that's hilarious. Is it incredibly hot where you are? It's a little unseasonably warm, but it's like legitimately like 15 degrees Celsius cooler than it was the past couple of days. And even in my office, like it's like 3 degrees cooler than it was over the past couple of days. So it's comfortably here, or it's comfortable. Something you don't know hot. It's only because I respect the marketplace of ideas. that all the people who took issue with my tweet about how everybody in Arizona was like, oh, that's nothing, it's 120 degrees here, oh, you wouldn't last a minute in Arizona. It's only because I respect the banter that I didn't favorite all those tweets and then reply to them with the CTV News article about how 450 people died due to the heat wave in BC, and go, hey, is your joke funny now, asshole? It's very rare that sometimes, you know, you make a joke, people treat the joke as if it's real, and then reality itself proves you right and gives you an unbelievable amount of moral high ground. So I think I got lucky with that one, but I'm choosing to just play those cards close to my chest. I moved to the desert, and now one of the biggest perks about living in the desert is that I don't have to listen to anybody else complain about the heat anymore, because it's hotter in the desert than it is in a biome that legitimately used to be a rainforest. Okay, hold on. I got stuck in the sand, man. It's an embarrassment. Yeah, I don't know what led to so many deaths, but I genuinely, excuse me, can I hit my ball? Like, people here are not used to the heat, for one, so I think that, like, maybe the idea that you would absolutely stay indoors, try not to sweat as much as possible, and drink fluids even when you're not thirsty is something. Then there's a lot of elderly people. There's very little AC. Something like less than 40% of the province has AC. And then on top of that, there's also like, I was reading some stuff about how, oh, that's gonna hurt. There was like, an ambulance problem. This is a close match, man. Like, we, in BC, we already have like a public health epidemic from like the opioid crisis and stuff like that. So I think when there's a public health emergency on top of that, it doesn't help, obviously. So I think there was probably, from what I read at least, it was, you know, possibly also under capacity from emergency services and stuff like that. I mean, even I lived in Ontario in the hottest city in South Korea, which is still not crazy hot, but like, I'm aware of what it gets like when it's like 35 Celsius. Oh frick, we lost, man. Because you can only play 5 holes? And even still, like, the hydration snuck up on me. Wait, what? No, we're still playing? Okay. I'm just confused. Like, I was talking about how, like, I've been nursing a headache for like 2 days and just literally just forgot, like, oh yeah, you should like drink a lot of water when it's hot outside. Sneaks up on you a little bit. No more bunker, please. That's not even a bunker, my man. That's like, this is disastrous. I hate the David Chang show. I don't work for Netflix, okay? I'm not friends with Seth Rogen as much as I wish I were. If you got a problem with Ugly Delicious and the episode where they go to Vancouver and eat some like delicious Peking duck or whatever, like take that up with David Chang, man. That's not my purview. That's not part of my world. Being friends with Seth Rogen sounds like hell. I don't know. He's a pretty funny guy. He seems like a good guy. Oh. I like his laugh as well. I like when he goes. Yeah, I mean, you can go back in the like VODs and stuff like that, even when Seth Rogen hate was at its peak, which was probably around the release of Sausage Party. I was still pro Seth Rogen. Also, I'll do one better. It's not just because he's based on Twitter. It's because, and by based I mean I agree with most of what he says, which is I think the only way that you use that word to begin with. I like his movies for the most part. Do they be talking a lot about marijuana consumption? Yes. But he's got, some of those are funny to begin with. And then also, he's got movies that are not like that. 50-50. There's dozens of others. I won't belabor the point. You know what they are. I don't think this is making the green because of the wind. Green Hornet? Yeah, exactly. Green Hornet. That classic. That old chestnut. Okay, watch this. Shot of the century, baby! 1.7 feet to the green. Embarrassing. Excuse me, boo birdied? What? I can't even follow this. Okay, we're in second by 4 seconds.
Ready?
You don't have to hit full power on this one. Just... That's perfect. Just enjoy your life up there. We're chilling. Which football team are you supporting in the Euro? It's a good question. Like, I haven't really had an answer. I'm trying to think of who's even left. I'll tell you that it's... And I shouldn't even answer because it's just going to make enemies. But not Spain and not Italy. And I hate to say it, but it's legitimately just because, like, you've won too much. Which, oh yeah, that's right, I'm a Belgium man. I forgot, I'm a Belgium stan. Because of Vincent Kompany. Yeah. I love Belgium, man. This is not going far enough. I regret everything. I thought you were Slovenia. I don't even think Slovenia... I mean, I get that that's from the Olympics, but I feel like Slovenia didn't even make the Euro. Slovakia did, right? But they kind of, you know, did about as well as you would expect Slovakia to do. I can live with that. Oh, no. Ah, it's okay. Belgium's gonna win. Who does Belgium play in the next round? Italy? That's a tough match, man. It's tied. Yo, it is tied.
Nice.
Do we have 9 more holes? I just play until they tell me it's over. We can make this. So yeah, I'm pro Belgium, but also like I don't know, I don't really care. Whoever wins, I just hope all the sports fans have a great game. This is going in, man. This might be going in.
Nice, huh?
I was watching a little Olympic qualifying basketball because the tournament is in Victoria, which is like, you know, just a hop, skip, and a jump away, really. And Canada is trying to qualify for the Olympics for men's basketball for the first time since like Sydney 2000. They gotta patch basketball, man. They were losing, like, to Greece by, like, 8 points. And I was like, oh, no. And then I came back in, like, half an hour. And they won. That's crazy. It, like, I don't know if people that don't watch football, i.e. soccer, I don't know if they understand, like, the pain that a soccer fan goes through. If your team gets scored on once, you're like, this whole tournament is now in the crapper. Well, statistically speaking, we'll probably lose 1-0. If they score another goal, there's like a 0% chance we're coming back from this. Whereas in basketball, you're like, oh, don't sweat it. Really? We're only down by 8. I can't believe that didn't go in. Still a great hole, but I can't believe it didn't go in. Also, like, the Nets lost, and as a lifelong Nets fan, like, fuck basketball, man. Love the Nets. Go crazy for the Nets, man.
Ready?
Nets? Gross. Hey, man. I went on a trip to New York once in my early 20s, and I decided right there I was going to become a Nets fan. Is it because we stayed in Brooklyn? Nah, we stayed really close to Madison Square Garden where the Knicks play, but the Knicks were really bad for like 2 decades surrounding this period and have only recently started to come out of that. So that's why I find myself being a Nets fan. That, and they're like an all-star team. Also, I should point out, I don't actually watch basketball. I might have seen half of a game this season. Love the Knicks, baby. I liked the Knicks in when I was in like elementary school, because they still had Patrick Ewing. Because I'm 100 years old.
Nice shot.
Plus, he was in Space Jam.
Nice on.
So, you know, please. You hate the Pacers? Nah, like, I know there were, like, rivalries and stuff, but the beauty of being a Canadian middle schooler, or actually, like, elementary schooler, in the pre-Raptors era, is, like, I just rooted for everybody. Loved Reggie Miller. Loved Shaq, obviously, when he played for the Magic.
Nice.
Hakeem Olajuwon, absolutely.
Ready?
How can you not? Beep. Beep. If you could name a Vancouver basketball franchise, what would you name it? I don't know. Vancouver's weird, man. Like, I really think the Canucks is a bad name. I really don't stand behind the Canucks branding, name, logo, etc., etc. I've lived here for, like, almost 10 years now. I don't really know anything about the identity of the city. It's honestly, like, the identity of Vancouver for me is, like, it's nice here. That's, like, it. I think I hit the bridge there. I like it here a lot, don't get me wrong. But culturally speaking, the number one thing I could tell you about the city is that, like, it's nice, and we have a great restaurant culture. Great restaurants, great weather, great microbreweries.
Nice.
That's pretty. You call it the Vancouver Comfortables.
Ready?
As long as you enjoy the rain or can deal with the rain. If you can't deal with the rain, then
Nice shot.
maybe it's not for you. What about the housing crisis? I think the housing crisis actually is now solved because of the fact that instead of it just being a crisis in like a few Canadian cities, including Vancouver, it's actually just the crisis like nationwide. So in some ways, it's actually it's no longer a part of Vancouver's identity, I think. Now that it's not just a Vancouver thing, but also applies to, you know, like Brockville, Ontario. It's it's no longer just an us in Toronto thing.
Nice talk.
Ooh, Brockville. Brockville, shout out, let's go. I'm trying to think of anything about Brockville. I apologize. I know Belleville. Belleville has, it has the Quinty Mall, including a restaurant called Sneaky Pete's, where I ate pizza rolls as a kid and then threw up. I don't think it was the pizza rolls' fault, though. I think it was because I got car sick. It also had a mini golf course out in front of the mall. Downhill, huh? This is a scary one. Sneaky Pete's isn't open anymore. Honestly, I feel like it kind of was not that good. What? But I also have not eaten there, I think, since I was like 16, so. You're thinking of, wait, no, you're right. I was like, who's Stinky Pete and who's Sneaky Pete? Hold on, think this one through. They finish so fast, man. Way too much backspin, not enough power. Actually, it was pretty great. Yeah, Skinny Pete is from New Albuquerque.
Nice talk.
Dude, we're winning easily. Stinky Pete is from Toy Story 2. Oh, okay. Thank you, thank you. I only saw Toy Story 2 once, and it was in theaters, so it's been a while. Where do you think you'd live if not Vancouver? Thought about it a little bit. I have like a hierarchy. It's like Vancouver #1. Then it would be something in the Tri-Cities area, which is like, you know, Burnaby, Surrey, New Westminster, or maybe Richmond, which are just basically cities around Vancouver. Then after that, I would have to think, but I would probably rather stay in BC than move to another province. So let's say BC goes next. Then I'd have to think about it a little bit, man. I don't. After that, I don't know. I wouldn't mind living in Washington State, but would I rather live in Washington State or Ontario? I don't know. Ontario is much more of like a lateral move. Like it wouldn't require that much work. I feel like emigrating to the United States just to enjoy the climate of Washington State would be pretty, would be cumbersome. And then after that, I don't know. I'd have to think about it. I do love the PNW though.
Ready?
Come to Nova Scotia. I do love seafood. I've been to Halifax a couple times. I've been to Truro. I got my, well, I didn't get robbed. I was like 8. My grandparents' Ford Windstar or Aerostar got robbed in Truro at the Ketty Inn. There's a 1-star Yelp review for you. I've been out east a couple times actually, dude. This is a spooky shot right here. This is probably where you use your power shot, but I'm just gonna send it. Car got stolen or broken into? Yeah, sorry, the car didn't get stolen. It got broken into in the parking lot. And they stole some stuff out of it, including like half of my Game Boy games, which was the real rip at the time, because that was a long road trip. That was the best hole I've ever golfed in Mario Golf, without a doubt. And I've said literally nothing about the game in like 25 minutes, but still. That was, that was a dream come true. What a shot, man. Between the uprights. We got one more hole left. We're up by 5 minutes. That seems pretty good.
Ready?
Right there. Yeah, people were asking. I mean, this might be one of the reasons that Nintendo won't return my calls, but someone on the subreddit asked if Mario Golf is worth $60, and I'm like, I don't know, man. Not really. I think it's fine. Like, I don't think it's a terrible game. But I think I feel about it very similarly to how I felt about Mario Tennis Aces, which is like, I don't regret buying it, but it's like exactly, well, mostly because I'm streaming it, I guess, but it's kind of like exactly at that asymptote between like enjoyable and buyer's remorse for me. The multiplayer kind of sold me yesterday. That's where I was. When I played the multiplayer, I said to myself, you know what? Maybe I'll give this another chance on stream, and I'm glad I did. Like once I got through XC Golf, I'm having a lot more time, or a lot better of a time, I should say. But
Nice, huh?
I do wish they would just make it golf though. Like the speed golf is fine.
Nice.
I feel like somebody in the design department though should have played XC Golf and been like, so many people are gonna hate this.
Nice.
Maybe I'm just like uniquely predisposed to dislike it, but I don't know. I'm going off a little bit, but that was a pretty good round. I do also think it's not like a major problem. But I do think it sucks that like when you hit an awesome shot, you can't watch it with like a drone cam because you're too busy like running across a little, rock bridge or something like that. You have earned your silver badge. You're now cleared to play at Wild Weather Woods, which has a reputation as a challenging course. One of the reasons I want to finish my the single-player adventure is so that my Mii can get freaking cranked, and then I can play as my Mii in online gaming. Because, I mean, Bowser's one thing, but you see this guy step onto the course, you know you're in trouble. Last week, fricked around and got a triple-double. Anyway, I think we'll put this in suspended animation for the time being. Slash marker. Mario Golf